Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Inspired Crossroads. Today we are working with our earth signs. We've got Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Sun, moon, and rising. First thing that we ask in the video is what is blocking us? What's standing in our way? What does Spirit need us to know about? All right, we got addicted, and I feel like a lot of the same cards are popping out, and it's frustrating because the deck size that I use, like, it's huge, like, it's really big, and I keep getting the same ones over and over and over and over and over again. I'm like, come on, give me something new to work with. But addicted is a very serious thing that could be blocking some people. And in this particular addicted card, it looks very serious to me. It looks very, very deep. You know, he's got chains wrapped around him. He's got spikes going through the back of him. He's kind of, well, he's dehumanizing, if you will. So it's not a good thing. And there's so many different things that people can be addicted to. And it's hard for me to pinpoint what that is per se. Sometimes Spirit will point it out to me quite poignantly. Right now I'm not really getting too much. So I'm shuffling my next deck to see what we can do about it. What are some milestones within this journey? Good deal. I like this card paired with addiction. It says doable. The key is within your grasp. So I'm getting that maybe you feel like you are totally entrapped in this and that there's no way out. But Spirit is saying, no, you can. You can do this. The key is within your grasp. In contrast, sometimes I get this card, and the card that comes up over here talks about maybe a baseline step, a step that you need to take in order to overcome this addiction. And in that case, to me, that feels more of a serious addiction, like, drugs or alcohol or food or, something that's really, really causing havoc within your life. And that's not to say that addiction, a smaller addiction won't do that. In this case, I'm getting the sense that it's kind of a smaller thing, maybe a newer thing, or maybe a thing that, like, you're really motivated to stop doing, to stop obsessing, to stop being addicted. And the first card I get is the Sun. So I have a feeling that's gonna probably end up over here, but for now I'm gonna put it down here. So that's obviously a very wonderful card to get. One of the nicest cards in the entire deck. Okay, and then we got Three of Pentacles. A lot of times when I get any kind of addiction card, there's usually some sort of team dynamic that needs to be going on to overcome this. And in this sense, I'm kind of getting like it's a family dynamic. And like an electronic addiction just popped into my head. So maybe it's spending too much time on electronics, and you're missing out on opportunities to be with maybe your children or your spouse, your significant other, or missing out on opportunities to be outside. Let's see what the rest of the cards have to say here. Oops, too many cards. My recording stopped kind of abruptly, so I don't know where I left off, but I'm pretty sure that I was talking about that this might be in regards to maybe an electronic addiction, being on your phone or your computer too much and missing out on opportunities to, be with your children, to go outside, that kind of thing. So with all of the cards that I have here, with the addicted card, jumping through the tarot and then going down to doable, it's totally within your grasp. I think it's totally true. Spirit and the cards are definitely telling me that it's true. In the Eight of Cups here, it's talking about turning away from something and just turning your back on it. It's no longer serving you. So you have to make the conscious choice to say, okay, I'm going to not be on electronics as much, or whatever it is that you're addicted to. But Spirit is telling me, and the example that I need to be saying is electronics. So you're turning your back from the electronics because it's no longer serving you. You're missing out on opportunities to do the things that you really want to do. And so the Three of Pentacles can talk about doing things in a group, but I'm kind of getting from Spirit that it might just be like this particular card is symbolic of doing the work. Like she's doing the work, but I'm seeing and getting from Spirit that it's to get back to her family. Right? Like she's finishing what she needs to do and then she's just coming back to her family here. Like it's a she's finishing her work and then her focus will be on the family, if that makes sense. And also with the Hierophant here. So the Hierophant usually deals in like spiritual matters. So if your family is really religious, or if focusing on spiritual matters is something that you would turn to otherwise, and maybe it's not about family for you, then this card is significant in like the book meaning. I'm reading this kind of intuitively as, you're now the parent, the grandparent, the person that these children are looking up to. They're hearing your stories, they're interacting with you, And because everything is so doable, you have the sun. You have this beautiful a collaborative ending of everything is right in the world. And that's kind of why I'm saying I think maybe, and Spirit is telling me, putting on me that, it's more of an electronic thing and when to put it down. Like I was saying earlier, I work full-time, but I work from home. I'm a full-time student, but it's all online. I do this, and I'm posting stuff online. So a lot of my world is surrounded with the online. Like just as an example, for me, it would be, because my moon is Taurus, would be to know when to put those things away and to focus in on my family, my husband and my kids. In my situation, and I think in a lot of people's situation, you can't just say, okay, no electronics. Because it's what we work off of. It's what we learn off of. It's, all these different, very, very important, crucial things to us. But it's just knowing when to put it down. And that is very doable. And the last card that we got is healing. And I was just going to say that it can be a healing experience to be able to spend time with your loved ones again, or to be able to focus, maybe on those of you who resonated with, the religious path. There can be a lot of healing in connection. Something else that I have personally noticed and Spirit is putting on me right now too is that if you're spending extra time on the internet per se, the internet can be a very, very dark place, a very sad place, a very disheartening place. And so knowing to shut that off, shutting down Facebook, shutting down news articles, turning off the TV when the news is on, that can be a very healing process. in and of itself. But that about does it for me. Leave a comment and drop a like if this resonated with you. If it didn't, that's okay. Just let the message slide on by. Make sure to check out your moon and rising signs for more flavor and dimension. Please subscribe for more content and hit the bell to get notified when I upload new videos. And as always, until next time, bye-bye.